It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena.
That's it. Okay. So what do you understand out of this?
This is like the
It's
Sylvester
basically,
Rocky.
yeah, it's being in the ring. I think the same thing that, it doesn't matter who is basically, there are spectators who will keep commenting this, that should have happened, that should have happened. But actually, the person who is driving it is the one who's in the center, and only that matters. It's
Yeah.
whatever is happening is because of that person, because he's over there and falling down and still working, doing what is required to be done.
Yeah. So in each of our lives, there will be there are going to be people who are going to keep commenting on our calls,
Hmm.
on what we are doing, what we are not doing, why we are doing what we are doing, why we are not doing what we are not doing. But are they in the arena? They will
No.
be in their own arena, but in that moment, in that context, they are not in the arena. You know, in that context, they are outside the arena. And the one who is outside the arena is it doesn't count at all. You know? The mistake we make is we in our heads we make them count, but they don't
Hmm.
count. They even if they are right, they don't count. That is the interesting part. The interesting part is even if they are right, they don't count. And even if you are wrong and if you are in the arena, you count.
I can very well, if I can add a point over
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
I
Today,
can. I mean, when I read it for the first time, I could very well relate to cricket, because that is what, when I am on the field, and obviously I am standing as an umpire at that point in time.
yeah,
It doesn't matter बाहर से कौन चिल्लाता है या square leg से who says what, because what matters is what is there and what I'm doing, and similarly for everybody. Otherwise, everybody is like spectators. ऐसा
yeah,
होना चाहिए था, वैसा होना चाहिए था.
yeah. Correct, correct. Absolutely, absolutely. So what this tells is the only person who matters is the one who chooses to be in the arena. So if you are not in the arena in your life, then you also don't matter.
Hmm.
That is another important point. Okay, if we are on the fringes, no, we don't matter. In our own life, if we are on the fringes, if we are not living a glorious life, we don't matter. This is very interesting. Okay, and this is very important also.
What a fantastic point, Bhavan.
Yeah,
Sometimes we are observers in our own life,
yeah,
especially when we uh, kind of put blame on others and
yeah,
don't take responsibility. That's when I feel we are not in the center of our lives.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So unless we jump into the arena, okay, unless we ourselves jump into the arena and we live a glorious life, until then it doesn't matter. It does. We stop having a right to comment on our own life.
Mm.
We belong outside the ring. So there are a lot of conclusions that you can draw from the first four lines. So at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is do you have the guts, do you have the balls to be in the arena? That's it. Anything, yeah, anything less than that. Even if the world calls you a fool or the world makes a big, like a big luminary out of you, either ways, you being in the arena is the only reason for validation or invalidation. That's it.